Hi, I'm Kara-leah, and I'm running some habit hacking workshops, Program Yourself an Aligned Life. I was running one of these in Auckland a couple of weeks ago, and nobody had signed up before the early bird price, and it was one of the factors that led towards a bit of a breakthrough that I had around giving up with pushing and striving and trying to make things happen. However, there were a few other workshops in motion, and with those already in motion, I'm working on responding to things. So I'm still going ahead with those workshops, but I'm going to play with them a little bit. So a couple of people said to me about the Auckland one, I would have loved to come, but I can't afford it. And that always breaks my heart a little bit, right? Because I know what it's like to live on a low income. And yes, there is the theory that if you value something enough, you want it badly enough, you can make it happen and you can find the money. And I understand where that comes from. I also know that on a practical level that sometimes that financial barrier can even stop us from finding ways in which to get there. So, partly because I'm reading this book, Sacred Economics by Charles Eisenstein, I'm going to be talking about it a lot. And partly because it just feels so much better for me to do it this way, I'm now going to be offering my workshops via a registration fee plus Koha. Okay? So the registration fee is a set amount because it covers the set costs at the workshop. So that's a venue hire. I'm making the posters myself to save that cost, but there's printing costs and there's the cost of actually printing the workbooks. Okay? So those are sort of your hard costs, your fixed costs. And I've set that at $50 per person because it feels like that is doable for most people. Like even if you're on a benefit or really low income, if you really want to get there, it feels like you'll be able to go, I can find $50 somewhere. So it feels good. Now, koha. This is a Maori word, and as far as I know it means donation. I haven't actually looked it up. Probably could have done that. But the essence of koha, when I think of koha, what that means to me is a freely offered gift coming from a place of generosity and appreciation. Okay? So what I'm doing with these workshops now is that I have a gift for understanding concepts and ideas and being able to transmit these to people in a process that allows them to take them on board and use them in their life. That's one of the things I do, and I love it. Absolutely adore it. And I want to freely offer my gifts to people, right? So this is the way I'm approaching the workshops now, is that's my gift from me to you, whoever you are. And in return, I'm offering you the space to offer a gift back. Okay, so the registration fee covers the fixed cost of putting on the workshop. The koha is your gift to me and also to the organizer, to the promoter, for sharing, right? So we're sharing with each other. So it's this free exchange. It's this gifting thing that's happening. And there is no set amount, okay? And nor is there any value attached to the amount. So what that means is that if someone offers koha, and this can be done anonymously in an envelope at the end of the course, or you can do it by a bank transfer, you can do it any way you like. But if someone offers me a koha of $10, that will just be as gratefully received and accepted as someone who offers a koha of $400. Okay? Because there is no, yes, there's a material difference in the koha that's being offered, but the people may be coming from very different places. Okay, the person who offers $10, that might be equivalent to, I'm making up a figure, it might be equivalent to 2% of their income for the week. Okay, the person who offers $400, that might be equivalent to 1% of their income for the week. So the amount doesn't matter. It's almost, what's more important is the energy behind the offering. It also creates space for people to offer not just money, okay? Because we've become very hung up on money as a means of exchange because it's convenient and it's useful and there's agreed upon value. And that, it has its use for sure. But sometimes we have things that we can offer that are not money, that are just as valuable. It can be produce, like organically grown, made with love, herbs, for example, or And I mean herbs in the good sense there, like coriander or basil. Someone might offer artwork. I mean, there's so many different things that can be offered, and this is what I'm looking to create space for. A place whereby my gifts can be offered to you, and your gifts can be offered to me. So it might be money, great, awesome, gratefully received. It may be something else. It may be, it may be an art or a craft or vegetables or a massage. It can be anything, really. But the idea is that it's creating flow and spaciousness, and it's changing the way that we perceive what we offer and what we receive in the world. And I love that idea, right? Because when we want this world to change, when we want to experience something different, there's that whole Gandhi quote, be the change you want to be, right? And I hear it all the time. But you know what? How often do people actually do it? Like on a material level, go, God damn it, I'm going to do something different out of left field, and this is what I want to experience in the world. And what I'm doing with the Koha, it's a small thing. It's just a tiny little thing. But it makes me excited. It's like, cool, let's have a play with this and see what happens. So, if you want to sign up for one of my workshops and you're a little bit like, what's this Koha thing? That's what it's about. Koha is creating space so that you can freely give something to me and to the promoter for our freely given gifts of putting on the workshop. So what that Koha is totally up to you. It might be money, it might be art, it can be anything. It can be anything, really. But it's coming from your heart, right? It's my heart giving to your heart, receiving from your heart, receiving from my heart. And in this way, we're shifting life back into a sacred space, where it's more relational. It's more relational. That's what Koha is all about. So if you want to sign up for a workshop, send me a message. I can let you know where they are, when they're happening. There's one coming up in Whangarei, August 8th, and hopefully one in Gisborne soon. I just haven't confirmed a venue there. And while I've given up, I'm always open for invites, because that's me responding to the world. So get in touch if you think, that'll be something my community might like to see happen. Okay, so I'm Kara-leah. It's always a pleasure to talk to you.